All right, one more thing we want to show you here is another KERDI drain. You can see that this is a stainless steel drain. We have a metal drain in our product line because sometimes you're going to need a metal drain to conform with some building codes in particular applications. So this is all stainless steel, so this will meet those requirements. If you look over, see what Brian's doing. He's taking our same thin set we used to put the KERDI on, the KERDI drain, the tray, the curb, all of those components. He filled in that last depression around in the KERDI tray, and he's simply pressing that down, giving a little twist, and it's seated. Now he's just filling in that last bit of depression or void in there so that it's all flushed out between the top of the drain and the top of the shower tray, and that's all there is to it. Now we'll put the KERDI membrane on the KERDI tray and right on down to the KERDI drain. What Brian's doing is using that template that you got in the box the drain came in, and he's feeling for that last depression that's in that drain to center that template and marking all the way around. We really don't want to cut it right here. We're going to take it out and cut it on the floor or some other suitable cutting backing. Now if you lift that up, you can see that last little shelf or depression that's in the drain. Brian, if you point that out, you can see where that template goes. Goes right to that edge. We're going to cut out that piece of KERDI because when we put the drain grate assembly in, we're going to need that lower shelf to install that. We spread thin set, dry set mortar over the entire shower tray. In the box that the metal drains come in, we include a small tube of KERDI Fix. This is what we're going to use to ensure a watertight seal of the KERDI to the metal drain flange. Brian's applying a couple of good-sized beads, and when we put the KERDI over the top of this, you'll see that we'll be able to smooth this out just like we do with the thin set. We want to make certain that we don't get the thin set in with the caulking. So what Brian's doing here is he's moving away from that drain flange with his broad knife. We don't want to mix that thin set in with the caulk. We want to be able to knock that caulking down in a minute, and that'll be the next step. You can see through the KERDI enough to see that you're going to get the coverage underneath there. It's going to smooth that out. There's just a small amount of residual caulking there. We're not going to worry about that. That's all going to be filled with thin set when we go put the drain grate assembly in. Here's another little tip. We're going to actually eliminate the need for a piece of KERDI band where we tied the curb into the piece of KERDI on the floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure the face of the curb over the top, down the inside, and just make certain we have that 2-inch overlap. And that's the dimension we're going to use to cut this piece of KERDI that we're going to use to wrap the curb. So we're not only taking care of the curb, we're taking care of that inside corner at the bottom where the curb meets the tray.
Yeah, and the last thing we'll have to do is just put the inside corners here.
Yeah, we'll still need that, won't we?